And at center, from Pinamungan, Cebu, number 15, Junmar Fajardo. Number 8, Calvin Oftana. Power forward from San Fernando, La Union, number 45, Brandon Ganuelas Rosser.
Once again, this is the TNT Tropang 5G and the San Miguel Beermen all getting ready to get started here once more. And here we go. Hello, I'm Paulo Del Rosario alongside Coach Norman Black. B.A. Escudero joins us on the sidelines. Coach, always a pleasure working with you. It's been a while, but
that's correct, Paul.
This will be one of my more favorite moments covering a game for sure. As here we see Chris Ross going on the attack. Coach, we got to talk about how good Chris Ross has been on the offensive end. With Brian Heruela, always a tenacious defender, Tama Brian. And that time forcing that up. No good, gets his own miss, flips it up again. Junmar is there. And Coach Junmar Fajardo. Brian, now to BGR, testing his range and able to get that to go. Coach, San Miguel had a slow start in that first half. That's got to be in the back of their minds, considering how much they had to come back from. They were down by as much as 24, as CJ Perez attacks and scores two.
They're doing exactly what most teams do against San Miguel. They run pick and rolls with Junmar involved.
The shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you down. On the offensive end, almost 2 minutes played without any basket, as Kelly Williams corrects me as soon as I say it.
Well, that always helps, because last game we talked about the fact that TNT shot so well from that three-point line. If you can hit those three-point shots, it keeps you in the game.
Well, here's Junmar Fajardo working on Kelly Williams right now. CJ Perez trying to dance with Brian Heruela. That's good defense from Brian Heruela, as he's now off to the races. Mo Tautua right in front of him. He shoots anyway. Oh, and he gets that off the glass. Now that's a commentator's curse. I blame the Escudero.
Oh, nobody's guarding the basket.
And Mo Tautua scores. He has a knack for shot blocking. Here's Mo Tautua. He's going to try that and test that. Junmar Fajardo, so active on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kelly's having a tough time keeping Junmar off the boards, because he's also occupied with helping defensively.
And here's Boy Aram, easy two in his first attempt. Heading, Heruela, back to Kelly Williams. Great ball movement here, but no real direction as of yet. Here's Heading. Finding Boy Aram in the interior. Brian Heruela wide open. Expected Brian Heruela to be in the dunker spot, but there he was, wide open. Boy Aram, blame provider. And the easiest two of the game so far for Brian Heruela. Jericho Cruz in the corner. Goes strong inside, but Boy Aram able to swat that away.
And he gives a little shake of the finger.
The referees, there's no foul there. As we take a look at this again, this D-by defensive stop of the half. It's brought to you by Pioneer Elastoceel. Pioneer Elastoceel.
You notice when Aram's in the game, they're talking Texas. Really, TNT is really showing hard on pick and rolls and making it very difficult for SMB to score.
We got to talk about those points in the paint, second chance points he conceded, and the 12 offensive rebounds they allowed San Miguel to have as Junmar Fajardo scores inside.
Well, TNT showed a trap after that foul shot.
Oh, and Ronnie Prondial in the interior. Yeah, led by Lonesome. Let's take a look at that.
He can see over everybody.
The shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you down. 29-23 still to count in favor of San Miguel Beermen. Wami Chongson finding Don Trollano, and Don Trollano sneaks in for two. What 6 turnovers here for the TNT Tropang 5G, and none so far for San Miguel Beermen. They have been immaculate in that department. And points off turnovers, 8-0. As Calvin Oftana trying to get to work inside, gets the basket and one. Let's take a look at this again. This shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you. Wami Chongson against Simon Enciso. Finding Geronte. Thought about it, but gives it to Jericho Cruz. Cruz to Tang. Great connection between the two. What a sequence, Coach. San Miguel Beermen moving the ball around. Jericho Cruz. Push shot and out. And back to San Miguel. Third opportunity here.
Oh, what a pass.
Wide open. Don Trollano capping that off with a flourish. Getting TNT.
This pass here.
Finding just open, man. Almost like Jaron Deng with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Don Trollano working against Calvin Oftana. Trollano. Oh, the turnaround J is good. From Don Trollano, the turnaround One-footed J. Dirk-esque a bit. And Jumar Fajardo's not on the floor at the moment. Chris Ross working in Simon and Cecil, finding Jeron Deng. The push shot is good.
That's what I was talking about earlier, how they're getting penetration or they're posting up Jumar and they're getting cuts off the basketball is leading to points for San Miguel.
Simon and Cecil. Now Jeron Deng's in front of him. Finding Boy Era. Simon and Cecil right at the face of Jeron Deng.
And we all know that Simon used to play for San Miguel, so those shots must feel good for him.
The added incentive scoring his former team. Here's CJ Perez working on Kim Maurin. Oh, he spins straight into Boy Aram, but then Mo Tautua was there to cut.
Here's the cut again to the basket.
Short. CJ Perez, another opportunity here for San Miguel. Oh, they have been just ravenous on the offensive rebounding.
Oh, nice
oh,
move.
Jeron Deng with the spin and the flex. Let's take a look at that again, Coach. Jeron Deng, what a spin on Glenn Cobundin.
Yeah, he felt.
Calvin Oftana collects the rebound. Kelly Williams. Oh, and a steal from Chris Ross, finding CJ Perez for an easy two.
Yeah, great teamwork there by Chris Ross. Knowing that Calvin was going to go for that block, so he decided to pass the ball.
Ball security has been an issue here for TNT, Coach, in this game.
And Ross is really playing Pogoy very physical.
Kelly Williams, back to Pogoy. RR, that's all the space he needed. And that's the first field goal of RR in this game.
And that was because Kelly Williams made a pump fake and fake like he was going to go to the basket. Chris Ross came over and helped, leaving Pogoy open for that shot.
CJ Perez working on Simon and Cecil. Now Mo Tautua. Marshall Lassiter. Marshall settles for the jumper. That's good. Marshall has one of the prettiest jumpers in the game today.
He always had. I mean, from the beginning.
Here's Boyera. Calvin Oftana in the corner, left alone, and that's typically the result. Here's Chris Ross. Now Junmar. Mo Tautua settles for three, and he strikes back.
Big shot by Mo Tautua, answering the three-point shots of Rosa on the other end.
Mo Tautua needed to get that one down, and they were not shooting the ball well from beyond the arc in that first half. In fact, they did not make a single three-pointer in the first half. And that's a basket and one as Calvin Oftana is starting to heat up. This shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you down. Now Calvin. Don Troliano right in front of him. Don Troliano had a great first half. Calvin got Junmar up. Short shot clock here. Calvin Oftana. Oh, he buries it. 64-59 as we take a look at Calvin Oftana taking on the challenge of Don Troliano. Big triple. Calvin Oftana, who right now in this game, Coach, has 21 big points to help the TNT Tropang 5G come within 5. And oh, what a spot from BGR as we go the other way. TNT looking to keep the momentum going. Calvin Oftana against Mo Tautua. Calvin, the crossover, the shot.
Yes.
Shooter's bounce, and Calvin Oftana unconscious.
And Rosa's really showing his awareness on defense here. Once again, he blocks the shot.
But CJ Perez there to clean that up. Restores a 5-point lead.
Nice pump fake there.
This TFI defensive stop of the half is brought to you by Pioneer Elastoseal. Pioneer Elastoseal, init o tag-ulan, Elastoseal mo yan. As Calvin Oftana and the rest of the TNT Tropang 5G, we mentioned it a while ago, looks completely different, but shooting at a 33% clip here so far. With 3 rebounds. Jordan Heading gets a 3 ball.
That pick and roll play defensively.
So Kelly Williams will go back to the bench. Henry Granado will check in as we take a look at that shot coming from Jordan Heading. Eager to retain this lead. They go to Jericho Cruz. Working with Mo Tautua. Finding Mo, and that's an easy 2. But coach, right now just a 1-point ball game, and the onus is on San Miguel to find a way through, and it is attacking through the paint. That has been their bread and butter. Ciso hit with Jericho Cruz's physical defense. Let's take a look at Jericho Cruz assisting Moto Tua.
Well, they practice against each other for how many years, so.
On the attack, Jordan Heading, finding Glenco Buntin. Glenco Buntin loves his finals moments.
It's one thing you have to realize about TNT. They're going to penetrate, and they're going to pass to those side open men in the corners, and you have to be prepared for that. You have to close out well.
An important basket, because that ties things up 77-all. Jericho Cruz!
What a move.
Able to score almost immediately, making it a 2-point game yet again. San Miguel able to get 3. And here is Jericho Cruz. Oh, what a fight to Don Trollano. Oh, but he misses from close range. Not a great day for layups. Oh, but what a move from Kelly Williams. CJ Perez with the steal. Chris Ross pitches forward. Don Trollano scores. And Don Trollano will get the foul. Let's take a look at that again. This shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game. With Rexona Ice Cool, it won't let you down. Don Trollano absorbing all that contact, able to get the finish, and now San Miguel looking to pounce on that weakness. Simon Enciso driving. And what a seal, by the way, from Kelly Williams to allow Simon Enciso to do that. Oh, yes, there it is. Oh, no, here is the shot of the game brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game. Rexona Ice Cool, it won't let you down. It's 5-on-4 at the moment with Jumar trying to go back. And Chris Ross, like a thief in the night, gets an easy finish. Simon Enciso with that basket.
See that fake there? Fake like he was going to go to the ball. He just pushed off and got that steal.
Well, he has it down to a science.
And that's the athletic ability of CJ Perez. He's able to change that shot.
Chris Ross. Now Don Trollano triggers a quick 3. Again.
Oh.
And that is another near turnover. Oftana saves it though. And CJ Perez is still hunting it down. Chris Ross comes up with a steal. Don Trollano ahead, and Don Trollano will have to finish. Are a game-tying high for the San Miguel Beermen. The 4 steals all highlights it. He and Chris Ross have had the most amount of assists in this game for San Miguel. And that time, Don Trollano tried to be a bit too unselfish. And Chris Ross, from out of nowhere, gets the steal. Oh, and BGR answers back with a swat. But here is the block that we're all going to be talking about.
He looked away as if he wasn't going to shoot it. And Ross has said no. Get it out of here.
Oh, everyone.
Well, we should note that Chris Ross has been good for a long time. He actually led the league in assists, I think in his rookie year.
And here's Don Trollano.
Trollano.
Right at the face of BGR. That is huge. And of course, an answer here for Kelly Williams. Kelly, important basket there as they are trying to stay within touching distance. 3:39 left to play here. Jericho Cruz finds Moto Tua. Trollano going in, and that is a great burst coming from Don Trollano. What a rebound from Junmar. Oh, but Kelly Williams able to force a turnover, and here's Calvin Oftana. Calvin, in, out, BGR finds a way to get it in. That just goes to show you how efficient he's been by himself. Here's Jordan Heading. He pulls up for 4 straight away. That would have been big, but BGR gets it, and he misses the bunny as well. And Moto Tua will get the lay-in. May have misheard an instruction. So
what instruction is that? You're up by 10
I know, because he was pointing at the bench right after. So here's Moto Tua with the basket, and Jordan Heading will
make sure nothing happens in the last few seconds to him health-wise.
So right now, 98-92 will be the final score as the San Miguel Beermen even up the series 1 game apiece.